And as you were pointing out, this is related to the caretaker government and the entire talks between the PPP and the PMLN. Now, what sources are telling us, and this is information, ladies and gentlemen, brought to us by our investigations editor Manoj Gupta. What we are learning is that Nawaz Sharif and Zardari, Asif Ali Zardari, who is the head of the PPP, Nawaz Sharif and Zardari met in Geneva. That's what we are learning. This is a big piece of news that's coming in, and they held consultations on the new name of the caretaker prime minister. So this is the big piece of breaking news that's coming in the wake of Imran Khan's arrest. What we are learning is that Nawaz Sharif, former Prime Minister of Pakistan, had a meeting with Asif Ali Zardari of the PPP when it comes to the caretaker Prime Minister. This meeting took place in Geneva. The name that is doing the rounds for the caretaker Prime Minister of Pakistan is Ishaq Dar. But there is a division now between the PPP and the PMLN because the PPP, which is Zardari's party, is not keen on Ishaq Dar because of his close ties with Nawaz Sharif and the entire top brass of the PMLN. So when it comes to the political upheaval in Pakistan, ladies and gentlemen, what you are learning is that there are divisions within the coalition government as well, as they are having meetings in Geneva when it comes to picking the new caretaker prime minister. The man whose name is doing the rounds is Ishaq Dar, and he has caused that division in the coalition government. Abhishek continues to be with us on the phone line. Abhishek, so when it comes, as I was pointing out, the political upheaval in the state, in Pakistan, now another divisive agenda at play when it comes to picking the caretaker prime minister, because the PPP and the PMLN are not seeing eye to eye.
Of course, Ashman, and the days are, very less since when Shahbaz Sharif can actually announce his caretaker government and a new consensus leader can emerge from that talk, because that leader has to have sort of confidence of both the major faction of the coalition government. There are other factions also, but they are not as important in terms of numbers. So clearly, this meeting of Zardari and Nawaz Sharif must have been to deliberate on the issue of Ishaq Dar, on which PMLN is very adamant, but that PPP is not very sure whether he will be neutral during the course of this caretaker government and during the course of general election as well. Also, as we're talking, senior judge Bandial may retire in September, so probably that can pave way for the return of Nawaz Sharif to Pakistan also, because until the Bandial is there, probably Nawaz Sharif is apprehensive of any return to Pakistan because of the pending corruption charges against him. So clearly he is in the self-exile mode right now. But his coming back to Pakistan may give some trust to PMLN and its political prospect, because he happens to be a very popular leader among masses. And this is where the difference has been stated, that Nawaz Sharif remains a strong, politically charismatic leader who can woo the voters even now. And this is where the PPP is pinning their hopes right now. We'll have to see how the situation unfolds. The caretaker government has been announced, so clearly maybe within a week time we'll see a leader name emerging who will be in charge of Pakistan's affairs for the next 3 to 4 months until the elections will be held.